This is the bronze Samba, and step number 1 is the basic. We will have basic A, no weight change, basic B in place, and basic C, forward and back diagonal.
We're going to do basic C.
And we're going to dance for you basic C.
Now, in teaching the Samba, at least the ballroom version that I'm expressing here, to begin it, you have to remember certain elements. One, that there's a bounce in the knees. So you do a little exercise by bouncing in the knees, up and down. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. The downbeat 1, 2 is always with the knees bent. The and count is always with the knees straight. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now there are 3 weight changes. Whole foot, ball, change, whole foot, ball, change, whole foot, ball, change, whole foot, ball, change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. This is an exercise so that you can get used to the 3 weight changes on the forward and back basic. Now the step itself is done with the ball of the foot hitting the floor first. Step straight forward, a very small step. 1, that's ball heel. The second step is flat, diagonally forward. The weight still remaining on the left foot dragged to the right. Step back, toe heel on the right, small step. Large step diagonally back, only with the ball of the foot, and drag the right foot with weight on it to the left. So that your weight is remaining for 2 beats, both on the left when you go forward and on the right when you go back. Weight is on the left, remains on the left. Weight is on the right, remains on the right. I'll do that in profile so you see. Small step, large step, slide. Small step, large step, slide. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The reason you should have both feet flat on the floor when you do the forward basic is because there's a sway. And when you go forward on the basic, the sway actually comes back from the knees, it bends from the knees, straight line through to the shoulders. When you do the back basic, you sway forward, but breaking from the hips. And it's done in reverse mentally. You have the bounce, you have the footwork, and you have the sway. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Remember to keep the first step small. The important step is the and the drawing step, strong downbeat. Too often you'll see big together, big together, and you lose the sense of the sway if you do that. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We will now do it with music. Turn to the left.
Step number 2 is the forward and back diagonal. It's the left turning basic.
We do the forward and back first and then turn. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, turning, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I don't think that needs to be described. It is the basic turning to the left. Initiate the turn on the little steps forward, back, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So it will be on the forward and back steps where you initiate the turn.
Step number 3 is the side balance step with an optional underarm turn to the right.
Going into the side balance, you take it after the forward half of the basic. 1 and 2. Now here's your side balance. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, remaining in this promenade position, leading the girl back to closed position, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, continuing to turn to the left. 1 and 2, open, turning left. Now in doing the side balances, when you have the, the arm is down. When you have the promenade position, when you have the counter promenade position, lift the arm in a half circle so that it's between you. You don't find this congestion here by keeping the arm down, but lifting it. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2. Gentlemen remaining facing this position, bringing the girl around to him to continue the basic turning to the left. Yes. Now we'll do it with the underarm turn. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and back to basic. Okay, with music. This side closes.
Step number 4 is called pullbacks or promenade walks.
You go into the pullbacks again after the forward half of the basic and one side balance. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now you start the pullbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bringing the girl back to closed dance position, turning left, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Do one more time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. When you do the pullbacks, be sure that you keep the girl in contact along your right hip, slightly behind, because she will then sense the lead for the sway as you do the pullback. This is where the lead comes from. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, In doing the pullback, I usually teach it because if the student doesn't understand that the weight remains on the foot for 2 down beats, they'll change weight and do this. So the way I teach it is usually to ask them to apply full weight on the foot, releasing the back foot and sliding back or pulling back with the weight still on the foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There should only be enough pressure on the ball of the foot to get the foot to slide back or pull back. 1, full weight, and 2, still full weight. 1 and 2, full weight for 2 beats. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Naturally, like the basic, when you step forward, it sways back. When you pull back, it sways forward from the hips.
Step number 5 is side closes, so we danced on the spot and turning.
Forward, side close, side close, side close. Back, side close, side close, side close. Forward, side close, side close, side close. Back, side close, side close, side close. Left foot being free, ready to start your basic turning left. Then it is a done turning. A quarter turn on each forward and back step. Quarter turn, side close, side close, side close. 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 When you teach the side closes, teach it so that the student understands that the weight remains on the same foot for 4 whole beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, changing to the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, counterpart for the lady. When you teach it moving, the weight has to remain on the left when you step forward left, on the right when you step back right. And the way to achieve this is by bending in the waist to the left when you step forward left. That will dominate the weight to the left, only using the leading foot to the side, the ball of the foot. Only enough pressure to maintain the weight on the left. 2 and 3 and 4. Straighten up in between. Now here when you step back on the right, then in the waist to the right, to dominate the weight on the right, lead foot only the ball of the foot, keeping the weight right, 2 and 3 and 4, repeating it forward, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remember that you have the give in the knees as you do this, sway to the left, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Music.
Step number 6 is the twinkle.
Twinkles are done in promenade position. It's a combination of a promenade twinkle and one side close. 1 and 2, step through side close. 1 and 2, step through side close. Of course, this can be done turning the twinkle. 1 and 2, step through side close. 1 and 2, step through side close. 1 and 2, step through side close. I don't think there's nothing else to be said about the step.
Step number 7 is progressive basic forward backward.
Again, you start the progressive basic forward and backward with a forward half of the basic and one side cross which starts at 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now, when you do this, you try to step forward between the lady's feet as she does a little jeté from side to side. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now, try to step forward and between the feet to create the next one. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The back basic is after the forward half of the basic. It's very similar to doing side closes. Once left, right, left, right, left, right. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You can, on the back ones, do the little side closes twice. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, close it out with the back basic 7 and 8. Okay?
Step number 8 is the triple twinkle with the optional underarm turn left leg.
This is done turning for the first twinkle in order to come into an offset position. 1 and 2. Leading the girl to opposition offset. The gentleman then does here a basic while he continues to let the girl fall back into an open twinkle. He meets her on the third one, and then they both step through for a side close. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. On the gentleman's footwork, he does a turning twinkle. Now he's going forward with his right foot, but Same technique as the basic as he does going forward left. Then he does a back twinkle meeting her, and then step through and side close. The lady is doing a turning twinkle here. She does an open twinkle here, a turning one here, and a step through side close.
Step number 8 is the Copacabana break.
The Copacabana break is a combination of everything that we've had before. You have a turning basic, a side balance, open side balance, pullbacks, 3, 4, 5, turning, twinkle, 1, 2, 3,